Charm, she's a stunner. Flipping through gossip, the latest craze. Trying them to cook, oh how they dazzle. We keep it real, spilling the truth. In a circle of acquaintances, always from lipstick shades. So that's we sharing the vibe, feel the energetic breeze. Page by page, we turn our worlds. Sisters strong and life unfurled.
Hey, 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 ladies and gents. We back on the front porch this Saturday. I almost forgot what day it was. I've been outside, y'all. Give me a little errands ran. I'm a few minutes late. And yes, Vic to the Veil, I was changing the thumbnail. You know me all so well. How's everybody doing? Y'all ready for the shenanigans? Y'all know Big to the Veil agreed to be my guinea pig on last night. So this video is Vic to the Veil approved. Hey, everybody coming in. Let me speak. And we're going to get into it. First up, we're going to do the Neesto jail call reaction with Cynthia. Then we're going to do Divorce Sisters and Trap Queens. Okay. Real quick. So I don't want to keep y'all holding on and waiting. She said, girl, it's a mess. So, if you want to stay behind, feel free. Let me speak. Hey, much better today. Eating my corned beef hash, buttered toast with tomato slices, and not bothered by a damn nasty ninja named Neesto. Hey, Complicated. Hey, Miss E. Hey, Vic to the Veil. My mods. Hey, Tasha B. Okay, I'm eating tuna poke, ready to talk ish on these bitches. Yes. Sure. We're gonna hear about what the dad life, having a father in your life it's all about, right? Because we must don't have no men in our lives that we call dad, fathers, or father figures. Okay. I think she fits in the title of the thumbnail. I was. Hey, Inel. Hey, Tasha B. Hey, Elsie. Thank you for being here and modding for me on today. She the back up. Okay. Hey, April B. Hey, Gabby girl. Hey, Bank. How you doing, sis? I read that out of order. Hey, Ebony. Not the there. No mammy, but a devoted community ping pappy. A father, a daddy. Hey, sunshine, rain, and gardening. Let's see what a father get you. Hey, Tanya be here. Come on in, everyone. Hello, and happy Saturday to you guys. Let's serve it up Saturday, that is. And if I come on at night, it's Saturday Night Live. Okay. Chill. Let me put on my little banners that I be making you. There we go. Yeah. I guess it's like having a piece of man is better than having no man at all. So having a piece of father is better than having a piece of father, no father at all. Okay, sure. Because we know what he said. Long as you can take care of them, you can have as many women as you like. Hey, Jackson Tabasco, welcome, welcome. I'll give it a few more minutes, and then we're gonna hit the play button. We're gonna get started with the mess, as Victor DeVille said earlier in the chat. And for the ones that are just coming in, we're gonna start out with Neesto, then we're gonna go to Divorce Sisters, and then Trap Queens. Trap Queens, the first episode was with Snoop from The Wire. Oh, baby. I did not know Snoop was getting down like that. Let me close some of this crap I got off. Okay. I didn't know Snoop was getting down like that, yo. Let me see here. Show what real hair looks like, baby. She got edges. Gabby girl, I think we've called down. Yeah, Vic. You know, I've never watched The Wire, but of course that was a very popular show, like The Shy, like Ghost, Power, and all the spin-offs from that, BMX. But baby, Snoop definitely was a wild one. Snoop with, yeah, West Baltimore accent was doing the most. I know. Hey, April B. Okay, okay. We at the 7-minute mark. I'll give it to the 8-minute mark and then we're gonna hit play. Yeah, Vic, I had no idea. I had no idea Snoop was about that life for real, for real. Hey, hey, let's talk about it all. Welcome. I was gonna put this one in members, but she pissed me off, so I'm gonna bring it out here. I've never watched The Wire either. LOL. My husband still tries to get me to watch it. Yeah, like I watched Power, the first one. You know, the one with the spinoffs. I didn't really care for. The only one I did care for was the one with Tommy, but that one's been off so long, I don't lost interest in it. And she's so pretty when she dressed up with that deep ass raspy voice. Vicky, is that your type? A lot of the Wire cast were wild. Yeah. Oh, you passed our time. Okay, let's go. I watched The Wire and she was cold blooded on The Wire, ruthless. The Deacon on The Wire was the biggest kingpin in Baltimore back in the day. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Hold y'all thoughts because I really want y'all input when I recap. And it's not gonna be a long recap, you know, like I normally be long-winded. It's gonna be short. Okay. Which one? Where's my play at? I already, oh shoot. First of all, I gotta share. I got the video up, but I forgot to share my screen. And once again, it's been another update in StreamYard. Every time I come here, there's a new update. The things that we want them to change, they're not working on that. Okay, here we go. The family business. Okay, that's what I think I want to title this one. Cause baby, she telling everybody damn business like we know she do. Okay, and when I was talking to Vicky last night, getting feedback from her, I said, baby, everything Madison said pretty much confirmed in this damn call right here because she telling everybody damn business. And she can't stop talking about her favorite damn subject, Neesto. Omar is still my favorite character. Rest in peace to Michael Williams. Yes, rest in peace. They look like good times out of the projects. Girl, look at the couch. What you got to say about that couch? Doodle green. Hey, Jay Blake. All right, I got to hit play, y'all, so we can get into the shenanigans. Let's go. It's the family business. As Vicky would say, well, I always want to say cut. Oh my God. How you gonna cut at the beginning of the scene? Let's start.
Link.
No, I just walked in the door.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I
I
just
went and got some food. Why, are you tired?
now I'm on the bad phone. I got a tall line.
You on the bad phone, y'all.
That's all.
I can hear you fine. I got my earphones in.
Oh, okay.
They broke all the phones.
Oh, what you doing? Getting you something to eat?
Yeah, I'm going to go play the lottery. And I
Oh,
want to go get something to eat.
oh, they ain't hit yet.
Did I miss my big
I don't
sis?
even
I
know
said
what
what
it
I
is right
said.
now.
I didn't speak
I
to
didn't even
her.
look. I didn't
Hey,
see a
big
sign.
sis.
Yeah, it ain't hit. Nobody ain't won yet.
No.
No. What you eating?
Okay.
Eating like a mad woman.
Mexican. It's like a right. It's like a steak tortilla, rolled up in a tortilla with cheese, and rice, lettuce, and
Damn,
tomatoes
that
and
shit
salsa.
sounds so delicious.
Oh no, I want to give you some here.
That shit sounds so good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna feed you when you get out.
Yeah.
And not a ham sandwich. Sorry. Not a ham sandwich. No ham. We're not doing the ham.
Wow.
Anything else that's your favorite, but not ham. It's your country, so
Yeah.
that is country.
It's okay. I can deal with it. Deal with it.
You deal with it.
Yeah, I'm
Be proud to be country. Was your parents country?
Yeah, they was.
Really?
Yeah, they was. They was.
What did your mom do for a living?
She was a nurse assistant.
Oh, okay. She like taking care of people.
I guess so.
Was she a nurturing mama?
Not really.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
The
My
family
family
business.
It's kind of like bland. It's blank.
Really?
Yeah. It's phone.
They weren't huggy, kissy type parents.
No, not really.
Neither were mine. Mine weren't at all. They never said I love you. My father only said he loved me when I got shot.
I'm going to pause it right there. I see we have some newbies in the chat. Hey, Chanel. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Cotton Candy Curls. Just say Taco Bell. Oh, my goodness. Men ain't acting too needy. Hey, much better today. Trying to control what that man likes and eats. I hear her stupid fake laugh. Poor Neesto. Tea alert. What y'all think about Neesto talking about the parents, the parentals? Girl, he come from the what? What is that? Oh, I see. She picked back up. Remember all those bad reviews for Burger King that she did? She loved to do reviews. Girl, he came from Augusta. He country. And he said his parents were like emotionalists. They didn't show a lot of emotions or affection. And his mom was a nurse assistant. Okay. Hey, Truth, what's up? Any comments? I'm gonna run it back a little bit. Card Candy Girl said that displays a lot. Okay. Cause he definitely don't show a lot of emotions. I mean, he do tell Dion and Laverte that he loved them, but he don't show it. So maybe they showed him that they loved him, but didn't tell him, and he's doing the reverse. Cause sometimes people show they love through cooking, through gifting, through money. You know what I'm saying? But they don't do the hugging, the kissing, the touchy feely, and say that they love them, but they show it, other ways. Maybe that's what it was. Let me see. Or they probably didn't put up with his mess. Country is okay. James Brown's is from Augusta. I like Augusta, been several times, but it's country too. Okay. My mother is a boomer and she is more of a shower than a teller. Is that shower? Show. I think that's supposed to be shower. I said shower. Hey, Leo lady. Bad that it was shown by putting a roof over your head and food over your table. And that's how it was, back in the day. Like, shoot, you out there working hard for the man and you coming home, you're exhausted, but your will is coming from, being able to keep food on the table and a roof over the kid's head. You may have to sew and, some clothes and, get some hand-me-downs, but you was doing the best you could. Thank you. I figured that's what it was after I said shower. Got it. Thank you, Bank. I like Augusta. Been several times. It is country. I was born in Fort Benning, Georgia. It's not far from Augusta. Well, I'm not, I can't talk now. I'm right here at the Georgia-Florida line. Okay. I go too far. I'm in Georgia. Hey, Lady Janice. My mother is a boomer too, and she is not very physically affectionate. She is more of a person to show through action, right? I miss speaking to my big sis. I didn't even see her in here. Okay, I'm gonna run it back because she's now moving on to her parents did not really tell her that they loved her until she was pow. Okay.
Bland, just blank.
Bland,
Really?
just blank.
Yeah, it's phone.
They weren't huggy kissy type parents.
No, not really.
Neither were mine. Mine weren't at all. They never said I love you. My father only said he loved me when I got shot.
Damn.
Right. I think that was the first time I heard him say it when I got shot. She said it when I was 40. That's what she said. And she tried to come back around and was all, hi, baby. I'm looking at her like, I'm a grown-ass woman. Like, that would have been a good conversation when I was a kid. I don't want to hear that now.
She's just so unappreciative. Like, at the end of the day, sometimes tragedy or traumatic experiences do bring families back together because then you got a second chance to rewrite your wrongs, to move forward in life. She got a second chance after being pow, 5 times or multiple times. Your mom is here. She showed up and she is pouring her heart out to you, telling you that she loves you and trying to have a real conversation with you, and you just being a negative ass bitch that you always are. Okay, but you think that you're not. Okay, we're the negative ones, but you never have anything positive to say. You land up there with half a stomach, but you want to criticize your mom for coming back. If she had not came, I would have felt some type of way, but she was there. My goodness. Can the lady get a break? She was really trying to have a heart-to-heart talk with you, and you should have told me that when I was younger. Like, why you wait until I get shot and I'm in the hospital about to die? Like, girl, lighten up. My goodness. You think he would want to tell his kids the love and the affection he did not get. Not Cynthia, this is a tragedy and it's gonna stay a tragedy, right? Cynthia just posted a short of her RV inside. Where? On YouTube? My mom is one of the sweetest people in the world and very affectionate, but my dad is not affectionate. He just bought us everything. LOL. My parents are from Mobile, Alabama. That's close to me. Right by Pensacola. It's like, come on, man.
So,
It's crazy.
so what you call it when you have you feel like you got some kind of mucus in your chest? What you call that?
Mucus in your
Cold.
chest.
What are you eating? Are you eating any dairy?
No. Ain't no dairy to eat. Just drink some
Don't eat no dairy.
You really ain't? Yeah, no, not really. I ain't doing it. We ain't got nothing like that in here. We got that over
Yeah, don't drink no milk.
Yeah.
Not supposed to drink milk past childhood or infancy.
Told her that. Told her that you're not supposed to drink milk after childhood. Did she say infant stage? You're not supposed to drink milk? I thought you're supposed to eat balanced meals from all other food groups. Okay, we still got teeth and bones, so why would we not want milk? I don't drink a lot of milk either, but I take calcium supplements. Unless you lactose intolerant, right? You love Pensacola. Hey, social wife Melissa. Hey, Bang. Oh, Bang, I already spoke to you. Says the brittle bag of bones. Baby, she gonna be humped over with scoliosis. Not getting her proper calcium intake. Hey, Neesto, shackle, shuffle, walk and shame. Welcome to my mod. You just in time. We've only listened to about 3 minutes of the call.
That's how we're built. Once your mother stopped breastfeeding you, you're supposed to stop.
You say after you quit breastfeeding, that's it. Milk gone.
That's it.
I'm still trying to figure out how did I get here? I ain't on drugs. I ain't not alcohol. I'm just trying to figure that shit out.
You try to do the right thing.
You a scammer. You a scammer. That's how you got there.
You try to do the right thing with the wrong people. That's what it is. You got caught up with wrong people. That gets you fucked up every time.
Every time.
And then they point the finger and run. Well, what me too?
Yeah. Every time.
That's all. You just gotta be, right. You gotta stay the fuck away from people. Sad but true. People aren't good for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Most of them aren't. Some are. You just gotta fill it out, see how they treat other people, how they move.
Right.
But definitely.
What did you do after I got on the phone with you?
My day was boring, but it's cool. Sydney called me about a half an hour ago. She was in the middle of a police chase. Somebody was running from the cops in a Honda. I thought, well, that was a dumb move. They're not going to outrun the police in a fucking Honda.
Damn.
I don't even know why people are running from the police. You want to get caught.
Yeah.
And you're going to fuck up your car. Just pull over. Or drive to the house and pull over and hope they don't tow your shit. Jamal's got 2 boots on his car today.
Why is that?
Came back out with 2 boots. I'm like, baby, waiting, huh?
Damn.
So he had to call the boot company and get him $75 to get him. Damn. I said, well, you know what you do? Call your boss and tell him you want to work an extra day this month to make up for the money you just lost.
You give it to him and start giving it to Neesto.
Damn.
He got it to give, but I was like, just go work another day and then make up for that.
But how does he like living here now?
He likes it. He never went out in Miami, so he really, other than going to work from home in the grocery store, he never left his neighborhood.
Oh, for real?
But right now with this job, yeah, he never left. His job was literally 5 minutes from the house. The grocery store was 5 minutes from the house. All the little fast food spots was 5 minutes from the house. So Tomas, like I told you, he had that car for 2 years, and I don't even think he put 1,000 miles on that car. He literally just stayed in one area.
Wow.
So he really didn't know Florida. He stayed in the house when I was raising him because he was a gamer and a homebody. So a couple of times I used to make him come out the house. Him and all his friends are the same. And then he went to Orlando for a year for college and COVID.
Thank you, Tanya B.
They had to bring him back to Miami. Well, he likes Atlanta. He's out now because his job takes him different places.
Oh, okay. That's good.
So this is what I'm now.
That's good. And then he probably got people on job he can kind of relate to a little bit.
Oh yeah, I met his coworkers. They're like a little out-of-shape black guy, and one guy that looks like he's Asian and Spanish mixed together, and then 3 or 4.
Listen, when she spoke about the black person, an out-of-shape black guy, but when she's just describing the other coworkers, she just giving, their race, which I don't understand why that's important.
White guys.
Okay.
It's like 4 white guys, 4 black guys. Spanish mixed.
But we're negative.
Guy,
we're the negative ones.
White, and then tomorrow.
Okay, that's a good group then.
They all look like little cornballs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they all got each other type. So I'm like, that's good. Nobody over there look like they, But she never, I told him, as long as you don't loan nobody the money, you good. Because they was like coming down on him when he bought his car. Talking about why you buy that car. He was like, what? I said, what did they say?
I just was asking a general question, but you're so negative. You receive every conversation to be negative, and it's not. They're probably just asking him what made you pick that car, right? And here she go. They was wanting to know why he picked that car. They're saying that it probably was just a general question, regular conversation. She raised a punk. That's why she in that 10K by herself. What is Topaz now? A doctor? Yeah, girl, he's a brain surgeon, one of the top 10 in the nation or in the world. Graduated at the top of his class, finished in 2 months. Oh, that's 2 years, sorry. But I'm saying, like, she always says that we are the negative ones. But everything she talks about, whoever she's talking about, it's always negative. Does she think this is positive conversations?
He was like, what? I said, what did they say? He said, why? They said, why did I buy my car? I said, because you can. You don't have no fucking bills, so you can buy that car. You don't have rent, so you pay a car note. I said, that was crazy. That's sometimes be a little envy,
Yeah, that's what that is.
A little kid comes up with a brand new car, and they all ratting whatever they ratting in.
He ain't paid cash for it. He still got car payments. So what is it to be envious of, baby? Anybody can go down there and get a car. You got to pay for it. You got to make the monthly payments. Girl, stop.
It is what it is. He lived with his sister. His bill, his rent is $600 a month. And his car insurance is $3. And his car note is $9. But we about to refinance that this month to knock that shit down to like $5. So all in all,
$900.
He's paying he'll pay like maybe $1,500 a month in bills.
That's good then.
That's cool. That's what he needs. He's a single guy with no girlfriend, no kids.
And no boyfriend.
They all got kids and responsibility.
So how do you feel as a woman right now?
Shit, she want to be a man. She don't feel as a woman. Why is Topaz talking to his mommy about his work friends like he in elementary school? He ain't got no damn friends, okay? Tanya be tickled. Well, Tanya B, if you think you're laughing now, wait until the end. Check the VIN number. She talking about us raising mama boy, right? And she did the exact same thing. Hey, Wolfpack, did she say he doesn't pay rent? No. Yes, she said he don't pay rent. He don't have a boyfriend, and he don't have kids. So do I get 2 years left? I can't wait. I don't believe that little boy has much to do with her. I think it's all lies. Anyone can drive the car they want, even with jacked up credit, right? We could just go down there where Neesto went, right? To the Bayou Pay a lot, right? Nestos? as long as they are willing to pay for it. Woman. Listen here, Neesto. She said it's back to you. Y'all deserve each other. Oh, boomerang. Hey, Glow, you can really tell that she is an awkward person. She can only talk to us, Ernesto, in jail. Oh, hey, sister, Tanya B from Lady Janice. Hey, Miss Boogie Down. It's ready for the tea. Okay, girl. They say hush, Nesty. She probably asked him about his day every day. Yes, as he gets off from work and she treats him like a kid. Right, because to me, this general conversation, like, what made you get that car? Like, is that because sometimes people be like, I always wanted that type of car. My granddad or somebody had this type of car. It's just conversation, baby. That's it. That's all. Hey, Rat. It is not that deep talking about they envious. Baby, who want a $600 car payment and $300 insurance? I don't know what he's spending the other $800 on since she said he don't pay rent and he don't got a boyfriend. Allegedly.
I don't know. I feel good.
Hey, Georgia Peach.
I feel wonderful.
Hey, y'all.
I feel complete. I feel very complete.
We only 8 minutes in. Y'all haven't missed that much of the call, that is.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I love you very much.
She couldn't even give an answer. She don't even know how she feels as a woman. She couldn't even answer. Let's scroll it back.
That's good then.
That's cool. That's what I need. He's a single guy with no girlfriend, no kids. They have no bills. They all got kids and responsibility.
So how do you feel as a woman right now?
Hate it.
I don't know. I feel good.
How are you in your 50s?
I feel good. I feel wonderful.
That's good. Well,
How are you in your 50s and you can't provide, even if it's just a general response, like she all discombobulated and confused. I don't know. I don't know. I feel good. Cool. It's amazing that Cynthia can't forgive her parents, but she's chasing these lies. These lying men of her. Disgusting. Baby. And what kind of job he working? Anywho, she's a little zesty dude. That's why. Okay. Because she could not give an answer. He knocked her off a square asking her that.
Complete.
why you?
I feel very complete.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's what,
I love you very much.
okay, I love you very much, but you just started laughing when I asked you that. You just busted
Because
out
she
laughing.
don't have no idea.
I've never asked me that question before, ever. And it kind of tickled me because it's like, I am a woman, aren't I? Because sometimes I feel like one when I'm, in my adult mode, but a lot of times I kind of don't. I don't know, it's weird.
We can see that.
Uh-huh.
But, a man's never asked me that question before.
Okay. Okay, then. That's good. That's good.
I need to crack my bones is what I need to do. I need a massage.
You need a massage.
My
You
sister
heard?
does it. No, sometimes you just need your body to just crack. My sister does that for a living. She's talking about moving out of Cleveland.
Which one?
She went to school. Right, there's a lot. Okay, Tasha, the youngest girl. Tasha.
Oh, okay.
Tasha and Audrey are the only two that are in Cleveland. Tanya is in Miami. Trish is in Detroit. Rhonda's in Virginia.
Family
Yeah,
business.
I'm here.
Trisha, y'all set moving.
Trish,
The family business. Okay. Hey, Latoy.
I ain't heard from her.
For real?
I ain't heard from her. Even Quint was like, what's up with Trisha? Well, I mean, I think she felt some type of way because she thought she was going to move to Cleveland, live in Quint's house, and not pay no bills. But then when she said she had to stay in Miami because of her workers' comp, Quinn was like, "Bet I'm about to sell these houses and get out of here." So when she changed her mind and called him back, he was telling her like, "Well, I'm about to bounce and leave." And so she told me, she was like, "I don't think Quentin wants."
She don't feel like what?
She sometimes go into child mode, right? When it comes to family. So she was like, "I don't think."
No, like how you be going into child mode or that baby child mode voice, okay?
Quentin wants me to live in his house. So, Trisha, she said it very sad, right? I said, "Trisha, I think he's trying to sell them now because you said you weren't coming." So his plan was to sell them before. But this is what Quentin told her. Quentin said, "Go stay in Miami. I'll pay your rent for a year. Just stay there," which would be the same thing as living with him for free.
Free.
So I don't know why she got in her feelings about that, because he was like, "I'll sell the house, stay in Miami."
How is it the same thing? Financially, it may equal out to be the same thing, but location-wise, it's not. Because if she said she wanted to leave Miami and go back home to Ohio, then it's definitely a geographical situation here, right? She doesn't want to be in Miami anymore. So it's really not the same thing. Okay. Financially, yes, he'll still be, covering, the bills, if she stays with him or if she lives in Miami. But there's another reason that maybe she wanted to go back to Ohio, and it wasn't money. It wasn't monetary. Okay. She doesn't know how to feel as a woman because she has a strap on. Oh, is that what Neesto was doing with all those bobs, in a black bag? And Lady T, but sis, I'm not just going to let it slide. I heard you say twice Topaz didn't pay rent or have a boyfriend or kids. Okay, that is probably a very true statement. Okay, this little hex had me pissed off. Or should I say little dude? Well, sometimes she feel like a nut, sometimes she don't. She has to be reminded that she's a woman. What the hell going on here? She is weird. Your so-called man is in jail. You can't get to him. How do you feel? Great. She was supposed to say something to effect, "I would feel more complete if you were out." Choo. Always telling the family business. Did y'all see Shirley today? She looked great. No, she stayed telling people business. Huh? Sherry with the IE say, huh? What? She's a mean little person. Westlake will finance anybody. Yes, honey. I forgot the name. Thank you. Jurisdiction hacks. Right. Lady T will check your Insta. Okay. Thank you. Jennifer just saw it. That doesn't even sound right. If he sold a house in Cleveland, where would she or her sister stay? Sure. Cynthia. Now, what the hell? These neurotransmitters are programmed to be negative. I'm gonna have to pin this one, which means everything she processes will come out as negative. Negativity is her normal. So she is unaware that she is a negative ass bitch. Okay. And Lady Janice, she ain't say all that, but Lady T Bug can't put her stank on there. Oh, Miss E said YouTube holding y'all messages, y'all. Be creative. Yeah, she looks good. And her and Sheridan are definitely in a better position. She was feeling giddy when he asked about the feeling like a woman, but that's sad. She never been labeled as a lady or a woman. Oh. She's stunting on this ponytail girl, putting her to shame. Ooh, let me get over here. What's going on now? Are you, or I said what I said, gonna go live? Hey, Mods. Okay, Lady Janice. Child, let me hit the go on place. I'll go see what Big come up.
I'll just pay your rent for a year. And then you can stack and save your money. She's so Phyllis. My mother. She's such a Phyllis. It's so crazy
Now
how.
her calling her little Phyllis. This lady is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
How people just adopt people's habits and ways,
Like you did your dad.
But she kind of got in her feelings about that,
She
and
Phyllis
so
and you Chuck.
she gets her feelings hurt easily, because she's still mad at this girl
Did it,
who
Shirley?
used to hang with them in high school. I want to say 8th grade, 9th grade. They hung in this little group of maybe 6 girls, and the girl fucked one of the Trisha's boyfriend at the time, right? But her and the girl wasn't that close. They just both hung in the same group of girls, right? So Trisha's still holding on to that to this day. I said, Trisha, you were a virgin. You wasn't planning on fucking that boy. You wasn't going to fuck that boy. So what? She fucked him.
Baby, it's the principle. We know you don't have any principles, morals, anything of that nature, but it's the principle. We were friends, regardless if I really wanted him for real. She knew I liked him. I don't care what age it is. You backstabbed me. You took my crush, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna hate you forever. Okay, everybody ain't like you, a bottom bitch. Okay, Cynthia need a psychiatrist in the exorcism, and Jesus. Can we get Jesus on the main line? Okay, let me drop the linker and see if I can get Jesus to drop down in this chat. I know what I was finna do. I was finna pin Lady Janice diagnoses, baby. Let me go back up. Sure. Don't play with her. I'm coming, y'all. I'm looking for Lady Janice. Comment. Sure. Acting like it don't want me to go back that far on my phone. I'll do it after the live. Okay, well, there's a wheel. There's a way. Don't play with me. Okay. Hey, go get her. Hey, Temple Swimples. Slowberry always looks good. And the hen could never, ever be on Shirley level. Never, ever. Neesto, never ask SS how it feels to be a woman. Now, y'all know Shirley. I have my moments with Miss Shirley, but I think Miss Shirley would have gave him a political answer, baby. Okay? She would have said, I feel like a natural woman. That's what I could hear Miss Shirley say. Okay, Vic to the Veil, be looking forward to it. Okay, Vicky, Shirley looking like a $5 million raise, baby. It's Miss Shirley giving rich, bitch. Girl, listen, she doesn't even understand the principle. You know what I'm saying? It's the principle of it all, right? It's the audacity of it all. That you was my friend, you knew I liked him, regardless if we was gonna go to first base, second base, or third base. You went behind my back and went all the way with somebody that I like, right? It doesn't even matter. But we know that this bottom bitch, she don't care. She don't care if you married. She don't care if you taken, you unavailable, because she don't have no morals. Miss Shirley was feeling herself. All right. Miss Boogie Down, it's too early for this. Sure. Hey, my Libra sisters, Libra gang. Can we see the picture of Shirley and Sheridan? If Sheridan on there, I'm not going to show it. But if it's just Miss Shirley, I will. I don't think that she realized what her life, yes, has instigated, ignited. We're all in protect Madison mode. We're career women, regardless, of the starting age. Right. Age, what age got to do with it? He didn't need to ever confirm Shirley was a lady. Okay. Chicken neck. Not ambiguous to him. Okay, she be herself. It's a video. Oh, she by herself. It's a video. Yes, I'll show it. Sheridan not in the video, but Sheridan is in the comments. Okay, I'm cool with that. She has no girl code. None whatsoever, because she can't even wrap her mind around why her sister is upset with a friend, messing with somebody that she talked to her about. She may have been talking to her every day, talking her head off about how much she liked this guy. I mean, it's the betrayal of it all. Madison has a healthy self-esteem, and that is what burns Cynthia. Okay.
That's what you're supposed to let happen if you're not trying to fuck. If I'm not trying to fuck you, I'm going to tell you, please keep fucking whoever it is you're fucking.
Even if you were, you gonna have the same mindset. It don't matter.
Because I'm not going to fuck you. I don't want that pressure. I don't want that at all. Keep screwing whoever it is you're screwing. I'll let you know, we start fucking and we can change.
We know you don't even care about STDs. Go off, girl. Go off.
Shut up. But until then, let him fuck who he wants to fuck. I said, that's how that goes. So for you to still be mad, I said, after how long, 30 years later and of a high school situation, like, why are you even holding on to that? That's crazy.
Wow.
Crazy. Yeah, I thought I held on to shit, but I don't hold on to ridiculous things. I hold on to things that make sense. I'm not holding on to anything from high school at all. I'll learn from it, but I'm not holding on to anything. Because high school, they're kids. How you be mad at somebody that did something as a child? And it wasn't murder. So, I mean, if they didn't murder somebody, then who cares?
You'll find a way to justify that.
But here's the kicker.
Like Sherry.
She ain't mad at him. She's not holding no anger towards this dude who went and fondled with the girl, allowed his penis to get hard.
Oh, my God.
But you mad at her. How you going to be mad at her when he was closer to the boy than the girl? You and her was just in the same group of friends.
Where's the girl at?
It sounds like she damn madder than Trisha. You know what I mean? Because Trisha is holding this heifer up. Trisha say, once you cross me, I'm mad forever.
She sent me. She sent me friends.
Hold on.
Listen how weird this is.
Hold on.
Girl, what is the loyalty? What is the family loyalty, honey? Because you're telling me that this chick is still around. You didn't get mad with her, baby. Listen, stupid or not, me and the sisters is sticking together. If you an enemy of my sister, you a damn enemy of mine. Okay? Because I'm going to stick with the sisters. And I'm going to tell the sisters, now, you're wrong. Now I got to cut the bitch off because you ain't cool with her. What we not going to be doing is still hanging out. And now you're hanging out with my daughter. We're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. What the hell? This dysfunctional ass family.
You and her was just in the same group of friends.
Where's the girl at?
She sent me. She sent me friends.
Hold on.
Listen how weird this is.
Hold on.
Neesto, you should have started with the snake.
So I was managing a club in Miami, right? And I always check the pages of everybody to make sure that they're doing their, advertising of the club, bringing in people and making sure they post it and stuff. So there's one girl, I just kept noticing, like, she had all of these likes from people from Cleveland. And I'm like, that is so odd. Like, how is she, she's a bartender, like, having all these likes from people from Cleveland, like the same group of people that I knew, right? And so I called her, and I was like, Monica, where are you from? And she said, girl, I went to Shaker. I went to school with Trisha. And I was like, I was looking at your page, like, how is this girl with all these people that I know from Cleveland? She was like, yeah. I was like,
girl, she was trying to find out if she was connected to any of them people that ran her ass out of Ohio. Let me make sure I ain't got to pick up and run like the gypsy I am, because this somebody that's finna set me up like she set people up, allegedly, right? So she had to make sure she had to run out like a thief in the night, okay? But you got a bigamous boyfriend in jail? Make it make sense. Why is she even telling this jailbird her family business? Yep. She looking very good compared to some of her earlier photos. Yeah, she does look better facial wise. Okay, Cynthia probably slept with the guy knowing her allegedly. Yes, Cynthia had a lot of nerve trying to body shame Madison. I believe that too. Girl, get in the back and take it off. Sound like you want him for yourself. Lies. Sure. Jan, lies. All you be like, I cannot. She lied. I ain't even got to hear the rest of the story. You think she lied? Sure, she was paranoid. That's why she ended up going to Miami, because she said she felt like if she went to the ATL, she would run into more people from Ohio, right? So for her to be in Miami, if this story is true and Monica is really a real person, baby, she was trying to make sure Monica wasn't going to go back to Ohio and tell the people she was down there at the Scrap Club working. Managing a club. She wasn't managing nobody but herself. Notice Nesto don't talk about his siblings. I think at one point she was trying to soften him up to give her the tea. That bitch lips is hanging low. That means she lying, because she's lying again. The only time her lips hanging down to her damn chest is when she lying. And when she lying down with that eggplant in her mouth, is Cynthia talking, baby, she lied.
Why did you want to tell me? She was like, oh, I didn't know how you were, because me and Trisha, and so I was like, oh no, it depends on what it is, I ain't gonna hold on.
Child, please, it don't depend.
And then so
she's
her and Sydney somehow got cool. And so her and Sydney are like she was down here for Rick Ross's car show. She stayed with Sydney. Like her and Sydney are like close friends, really close friends. Me and Sydney went to her 50th birthday party and everything. I don't remember her from Shaker. I just remember her, from the club. Because her and Trisha weren't friends. They just hung in the same group. You get me? That was just it. They weren't on the phone talking, but they had friends in common. So I was just like, he's different if that's so. No, she lives in Miami. She lives in Miami still.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a small kind of funky world, because a couple people that went to Shaker that I had ran into in Miami. James is there, the one that's a lawyer. They just did Steve Harvey Foundation just did something, and they honored him at Steve Harvey's Foundation.
That's too close for confidence, though. Not Steve to the Harvey that worked with the co-host Shirley Strawberry.
Over the weekend, he just posted it. I saw that. He lives in Miami now, and then so his girlfriend lives there. She's a real estate person, and she feels like she's getting his weight back too. Like she's getting fat again. And then Tiffany, and then this other guy named Rick. There's a handful of people that I actually ran into that went to school with me. I thought I wasn't going to run into anybody from Cleveland and Miami. That's why I didn't come to Atlanta, because everybody I knew moved to Atlanta. So I caught myself going to Miami, and that's where I ended up seeing everybody, in Miami. And I've been here, on and off since 20, and I haven't ran into I've only ran into one person from Ohio. One person since I've been here.
You just named the whole.
And that's so weird. There's so many people that's here from Cleveland. So many people I know that's here from Cleveland. Wow.
Or not?
Yeah, Trisha, I haven't heard from her, and I'm gonna just let her just get out of her little emotional whatever she got going on, anger issues or whatever it is. Because when I called her on her way down, up to Michigan, she didn't answer. She just texted driving, and she never called me back. Then I ended up calling her.
Everybody don't want to be driving and texting in line. You know what I'm saying? I'm driving. I'm focused on the highway. I'll talk to you when I get, stable to my location. Driving.
2 days.
And she probably didn't want to hear you talk about Neesto, so she definitely left your ass on read.
Later. And I was like, well, what's going on? And she was like, nothing. And she was just very standoffish. And so I'm just
she
like,
had nothing
she likes to just place blame. So maybe she mad about something. I don't know. Or she mad that she actually moved to Florida and went through all of that and still.
Girl, it sounds like that's your conscience. Like you insecure about your relationship with your sister, and because she may be feeling down, but instead of you thinking that it's something about her, Trisha may have something going on. You made it about you. Well, I guess she mad with me. I guess she mad with Quentin. I guess she don't want to talk. She acting like a baby. She may really have something going on. But instead of you being a sister, asking her, is she okay? If she need anything, do she need to talk about anything? It's negative. It's all negative thoughts again.
Type of way. You know how people get mad about something and just place the blame, and it's like, okay, I'll let you just get over that, and however, whatever. No biggie. That's her.
We know you don't
Her
care.
and Tanya got a little closer though, so that's good. Mm-hmm.
She could talk to Tanya about
Yeah, she
other
got a little
things
distance
except
from
for
me and Quentin.
Neesto.
He got closer to Tanya.
Somebody just shot somebody, 4 people. Killed 4 people today.
What?
1 man. Here in
The
Atlanta.
fuck is? Wow, did they get him?
Black.
So he shot 4. Did he kill them all, or he just shot 4? He did what?
He should have, it ain't say, I know it just came up.
Yeah, fuck the news. All they're going to talk about is black people. Where are the white people at? They out here committing crimes. They don't never put that on the news. All they want to do is put the black people on the news. What's that shit about?
That's true.
Keep that agenda going that we fucked up out here and white people aren't.
Yeah, that's true. Now.
That's all it is. They want to keep that narrative going that all the black people are fucked up, and keep the white people scared of us, and keep us with that saying, we're not human. Dogs have more value than the black person in their eyes.
Here she go.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true. Bad, but true.
Here she go, negative down
Hey,
there.
you need to go to Africa. Yeah, I was looking at this man's house in Africa. That shit looked like a mall. It was huge. This shit looked like a mall in Africa. Man, this dude, his house looked like a mall inside. Everything was marble. It was huge. He looked like an ant inside that house. It had to be like 20,000, 30,000 square feet. I mean, it's a waste of space. I would never want to live in something that big because, I mean, I hate to pay for something that I'm not using. And if I'm only in 2 rooms, what is the rest of the house doing? When we stayed in that house in Shaker, it was 5 kids and 2 adults. We never went in the dining room. We never went into the living room.
I'm going to pause it right there. Okay. Notice she never said it was a beautiful house. It was a nice house. It was grand. She could not give us any positive feedback in regards to this man in Africa's house. He looked like an ant in that big house. Okay. She's just too damn negative. And maybe she's so defensive all the time, even when you are giving her a compliment or saying something nice to her, like Lady Janice said, she just interprets it to be negativity. When your lips hang low, that no one's listening to, right? Cynthia is 5 days dropping and is. Wait, wasn't she trying to hook Dre up with Trisha? I'm confused. Why are you confused? This lady cray. The car automatically texts when you're calling someone as they are driving. That's true, Nestos. I forgot about that. And missed a call. But bitch, you wouldn't know that because you drive a 20-year-old vehicle. Talk your talk. Talk your ish. But you are white. True. T alert. Why do they think they are top shelf ninjas? Girl, that's the $1 million question. I'm gonna scroll it back, y'all. There we go. I may have went back too far.
It looked like a mall. It was huge. This shit looked like a mall in Africa. Man, this dude, his house looked like a mall inside. Everything was marble. It was huge. He looked like an ant inside that house. It had to be like 20,000, 30,000 square feet. I mean, it's a waste of space. I would never want to live in something that big because, I mean, I hate to pay for something that I'm not using. And if I'm only in 2 rooms, what is the rest of the house doing? When we stayed in that house in Shaker, it was 5 kids and 2 adults. We never went in the dining room. We never went into the living room. And we only played like in the fountain room and the kitchen in our bedroom and the den. That was the only room we ever utilized. The basement we never went into, and we had a pool table and everything down there. We never really went into the basement. The basement was the size of the house. Never went to live. We didn't. And it was 7 of us, and we didn't even utilize that whole freaking house. We never went in the yard to play, and the yard was huge.
Well, what the hell did y'all do?
Acre and a half of land. Yeah, it was just ridiculous. But I mean, my mother picked the house, Dad bought it, and then she still left them. He said, "I'll buy you. What do you want?"
Tea alert. Vicky been letting us know when the tea finna pop off.
You call her a house. I said, "I want a house." She said she wanted a house, and then she started looking at houses, and I was like, I went with her, and I was like, "Did he mean houses this big?" Because he just started looking at mansions, and we went Cleveland Heights and all over the place, and I was like, "Did he say pick a house this big?" Because we were living in a 2-family. We lived on the 2nd floor. The girls, he bought the whole 2-family. And then him and her and the boy, my brother, lived downstairs. And then all the girls, we had the upstairs, which was a kitchen, living room, dining room, and 3 bedrooms. So we stayed upstairs. Then he moved us into that house. And then I was just like, and so she, the banks was fucking with him. They didn't want to finance him. They kept messing him, playing around with him and shit. So he paid cash for the house. And then they got mad at him. And Shaker used to sit right in front of the house every day. The police used to sit right in front of the house and just watch the house like we was doing drug activity in there. Every day the police used to sit right in front of our house. I was like, they mad.
Damn.
They mad. They was mad. And then so when I was 18, I was 18 when I was pregnant with Kitty, because I was 19 when I had her. When I got my first arrest, I was riding a motorcycle, pregnant with I had no helmet and no eye protection. So they pulled me over, and I had a license, but no motorcycle license. And that motherfucker recited my name. It was like Sonya Durham. I'm like, how the fuck does the police know my name?
Damn.
I was like,
Don't you still have to register and have a tag, even if on a motorcycle?
I had no criminal record at that point. And I was just like, what the fuck? And they arrested me. They put me in the jail. And then I called my father, like, Dad. He's like, I'm in jail. He's like, what? I was like, down the street, not far. I said, Shaker Heights arrested me for riding a motorcycle with no eye protection and no helmet, which that could have been a ticket. They didn't have to arrest me because it's not like I was speeding or committing a crime. They just pulled me over. And then, I didn't have the right credentials, and I didn't have protection, which is, who cares? That's not hurting nobody but me,
Damn.
But, yeah, they just want to fuck with me.
This girl is effed up. Like, she's like, who cares? I'm pregnant with Chrissy, and I didn't have a helmet on. I mean, it's only gonna hurt me. It ain't gonna hurt my unborn child. This lady is crazy, y'all. We need to stop trying to even rationalize what the hell going on with her. We can't, okay? She's psychologically messed up, as if she was constantly exposed to this by a parent. Are all basements the size of a house? Listening to Bonnie talk yesterday, she seems to think that she has some status. It's hilarious. Thanks, Vicky's on it. Sound like he bought that house because he got caught with his eggplant in somebody else's dip, okay? With his hand in someone else's cookie jar. Right. So now he trying to do what men do, buy gifts, woo their women into taking them back, right? So she said, I'll come back if you buy me, my dream house, not my dream camper, my Barbie dream camper. Buy me my dream house. Back in the day, no matter how big or small the house was, we didn't go into the living room and the former dining area at all. Other chairs were covered with plastic. I can agree with that. Okay. So she had Sydney at 19. He paid cash. Why is she on a motorcycle pregnant? Get to the veil. Wow. Because you're hot. From Bank to Lady Janice. But it's on the up and up. Yes, I know I had legitimate business, but paying with cash will raise my eyebrows. And we know anything over 10K is flagged, right? By the government. Okay, Cynthia really wanted to give Neesto the impression that she was more than she really is. And baby, that was back in the 90s, okay? It's the 2000s now, baby. 2025, right? Yeah, she rationalizes crime being committed. That is her life purpose. That's her life purpose. Yes, it is. It's just me.
That's all that was. That is all that was.
So they still gonna move out there to Vegas? The people out there?
Oh. What did Maddie say about Vegas? Maddie said, them folks didn't want her out there. Okay. And I feel like what she said, on when I hit play, y'all drop in the chat and let me know if y'all thinking what Lady T-Bud thinking Maddie was right.
I don't know. I called last night around 12 o'clock or 11 o'clock. I called in because I hadn't heard from him in like 2 to 3 days. So I was calling to see where the deal was at. And he was like, let me call you back. I'm talking to Ak. And Fool never called me back. So I said I was going to call him back today, but I'm not going to call him back today because he's probably at the club. And I'll talk to him tomorrow because probably can't talk. You know what I'm saying? Because Ak could probably be in his face. And, I don't know. He'd be telling me all they did and shit.
Okay, I got that.
Yeah,
What did Maddie say? Did Maddie say them folks was not trying to get her to go to Vegas? They did not want her in Vegas. They didn't want her part of the project in Vegas. And that she be in everybody's business. Isn't that what Maddie said? Okay, this out here is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. She must be auditioning for a Tyler Perry screenplay. It's the lies for me. Cynthia don't know a guilty criminal, baby, at all. They're all innocent. It's silver. It's silver. Correct. Hey, Coffee and Convos. Welcome, Lady T-Bug. All the ad-libs, these comments is hilarious. I'm just saying, y'all. Maddie said it, right? She just confirmed it to me. Okay, y'all let me know if she confirmed what Maddie said about her being a busybody at the club in Atlanta, right? In everybody's business, running back everybody's business, and that them folks didn't want her, a part of the Vegas project.
Exactly.
What are they?
I remember.
No, what you gonna say?
Everything I told him 2 years ago, he's saying it now out loud. Everything I bitched about with them.
Then get a cold shoulder.
Now he's saying it. I'm just looking at him like, that sounds so familiar.
Do it seem like a year old? Does it seem like it's been a year that quick to you? What is it?
Yeah. It feel like it's been like 4 months, 5 months. It just went fast. And even though I'm out here, I don't do a lot. I'm in the house more than anything. And you're really not doing anything because you're just sitting in that little one.
Mm-hmm. Maddie also said she was trying to get you out the house, get you out so you can have fun, so you're not just sitting there waiting on Neesto to call. You know what I'm saying? Where is the damn lie? Why is you mad with Maddie for telling the truth? Maddie said all you did was sit in that house and talk to Neesto or wait on Neesto to call you. Okay?
A little section, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, very little things to try to distract you because you don't have your own TV or, you know what I'm saying, your own situation in there where you could just
he ain't in no damn college dorm room. He in jail.
Your own TV, like that would be even more comfortable with a cell phone.
Yeah, that would
that would be so comfortable. Give me a cell phone and a TV. I'll sit this one out. Okay, and let me DoorDash.
Oh my God, this fool said he would be in a great situation if he had his own cell phone, TV, and he could DoorDash his meals. Like, baby, he is not in a damn college dorm room. He is in goddamn jail. That's not a luxury, okay?
Let me bring my own food and have bottled water. I will sit this one out. I will sit in this bitch. Give me some bottled water, some DoorDash, a TV, and a cell phone, and I'll be cool. I'll sit in this box. I'll sit in this fucking box, right? But all this crap y'all talking about trying to have somebody go through, that's fine. Y'all gonna pay me every day I'm in here.
Why would they pay him for breaking the law? This lady is delusional. No. So Cynthia doesn't understand why her mom left her daddy. Cynthia is rotten to the core. The sperm that created her was contaminated. Bish, ain't no damn good. Period. Hey, Juju D. Madison said her name was not on the list to go to Vegas. And that is why Ben was not calling her back. Okay? She can't shut her damn mouth to save her damn life. Georgia Peach, she didn't say that. That wasn't true. No one wanted you. They didn't want you running their business. She didn't say they did ask me to go to Vegas. I wonder why not. Hey, Uniquely Sonya RN PhD. Hey, Sherry with the Y. He can't afford any of that, fool. Baby, she finna go down there and decorate, get him set up, like a college dorm room, baby. He can watch TV, have a cell phone, and he can just dial his meal in. Sure, this too much.
Yeah, that would be different. But
you know what's so like the me and you thing don't feel real different. It do, but it don't, because you're not, single. So that's always like.
Hold on. What you say?
Huh? Nothing.
I don't understand. I think you.
Okay, so I was just saying, no, it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, I always just tell you things. I'm just saying out loud what I feel.
Oh yeah. Well, first of all, I am. I'm not saying it to you, but yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, you feel like you.
Well, we know she don't have no standards, so you absolutely right. You're not single to her because she don't care about you being married, okay? I know those men are happy they dodged the bullet. And they dodged Cynthia, but I put the bullet in there. Hey, there she go. All right. Yeah, most definitely. And she definitely trying to keep in good standing with Ben. That's why she apologized to him, right?
You disconnected yourself emotionally from that situation.
Well, yeah, because that's what it is. I mean,
right.
Everybody disconnected emotionally. I'm not just by myself now. Come on now.
Oh, no.
What you say?
It's not. I'm not saying it to be a problem. You're saying that's just. I was thinking about that today, but not saying that it's not a problem.
No,
it's not a problem.
It's not a problem. It's reality. Everybody have disconnected.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is like when you have sponsorship and anything kick off, everybody run away from you, cut your shit off. They don't want to they disassociate themselves with you. They might not want to tell you that, but really you can't do nothing for them no more.
Why are we talking about Shirley?
That's basically what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so shit. Mentally, that's how it is on both ends. So it is what it is. You're right. When you get older, motherfuckers get less people out there funeral.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
people fade out your life. That's all. People fade out.
They fade out. So it is.
Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's bad. Yeah, but people fade out.
Yeah, other people's lives are entertaining to other people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I agree. I said what I said.
Hollywood to normal people is entertainment. So everybody want to.
Oh, let me tell you what they're talking about with Hollywood. They're going in on Hollywood right about now. You got people that in this little circle. They're saying that, Steve sold his soul. Certain people that
talk about
certain
Steve
class,
and
they're
Shirley.
saying that they sold to Hollywood or to the devil. Ice Cube talked about it the other day. He went on and he was speaking against it and was saying what they did to Jamie Foxx. So Jamie Foxx was trying to be more defiant, and if you don't fall into place, like this guy was saying on Instagram, he was going and he did this board thing on how the world is
Basically,
set up and how the elite is controlling everything. And then they put certain things in front of us as a distraction or for us to follow behind or whatever. We think they're in control, like the politicians, but no, the elite is over the politicians. Then they put Hollywood on one side, so we have Hollywood, people in Hollywood as part of it. All these actors, and Beyonce, Jay-Z, they say all these people are involved in all of this shit. They have to, in order for them to, I guess when they sign, even though you may have talent or not have talent, we think it's
she need to spend some of this time that she's spending on the internet, worried about what's going on with these celebrities and who's in this and who's out of this and who is a part of this devil conspiracy. Use that time to find out what the hell Neesto got going on. How about you use that time to research so you can know that this is not civil, that this is
just because
criminal.
they're talented and we like them, but it's not really that. It's the people that own certain things like radio stations, TV stations, that put you
She
out
gonna
there.
keep throwing the
And they'll
radio
say,
in
well,
there.
we can make you this rich and this
Radio
good, but you got to sign
station.
off this and say this and follow what we and do what we ask you to do. And some people will be like, no, fuck it, I'm good. I'll just stay over here and just do my little shows. I'm not trying to get caught up in all it. And then you got other people.
Not do my little show. Okay, so what you trying to say? Can we translate? So you trying to say that Shirley has made a deal with someone, and as a result, Neesto, is her sacrificial lamb. What the hell is you trying to say? Because you've been throwing a lot of shade. Okay, little radio shows, TV. What is you really trying to say, ma'am?
People that want that money and that greed, and they sign off on that. And they said,
that's why your ass
So
almost
you're saying
broke the line.
that's what happened to Jamie. That's what you're trying to say.
No, that what happened to you is what you trying to say.
Yeah. So because he kept speaking on stuff, and they're saying that that's what Ice Cube just said. I just saw that yesterday.
I bet Ice Cube did not say that. I don't know.
Ice Cube speaking on that?
Yes, because he ain't a part of that shit. He ain't a part of that Hollywood little elite thing they got going on. It's like,
Well, for him to be in the show business for a long time, he was in the song.
Yeah, but you understand, a lot of his shit is independent. He pays for a lot of his stuff. You have 1 minute remaining. And then you got people that's getting that support, that financial support from that industry. Remember him and what's the name was independent.
When Katie gets to the road, go pick her up and just take her to your house.
You want me to do that?
Yeah, because the party's over when he just told me the police came.
Okay, so she gonna be at the Roca?
So he gonna bring her back to the Roca.
You can call me right back now, so.
So when she gets to the Roca, just have her call you.
10:30. Okay, well.
Her show was already.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
We got a part 2 to this call, but for right now, I'm going to just let that marinate with you guys. This child is the most superficial, out of touch person I have ever encountered. Just thirsty. Basically. Okay, you weren't doing anything for Shirley Strawberry or anyone else but bringing them D. Toxic, tainted D. Okay? Right, nasty. Nobody don't want to be bothered with a career criminal. That was the only truth told during the whole entire call. Complicated. This lady need to be on paper. She's certifiable. If they did that, have to take that up with the Most High, Cynthia. But it was shade for Miss Shirley. Okay, Cynthia act like this is new news. No, it was the shade, baby. She was trying to say that Steve in Miss Shirley was sacrificing Neesto. She trying to drink out of a fire hose. Neesto, okay, wasn't doing anything for Shirley Strawberry or anyone else. He was connected to bringing them down. She wants to discredit Steve and Shirley so much, right? She wants to make her look bad to Neesto and do, hey, chick, Cynthia talking to one of the employers, yes, of a demonic world, right? He the numero uno. her little show. Yes, you heard her. As much as Shirley ran her mouth about Steve, well, it really wasn't a lot of things that she said about Steve. It was about a few calls that she talked about Steve. When she have told him all of this about him, she's okay with him snatching people cookies, right, and looking at kids and animal. She's nasty as hell. But she said if it's not unaliving, she good. I'm convinced now that Cynthia doesn't know how to act socially because she really wasn't raised by her parents. Her parents just let the kids raise themselves. She makes me want to windmill, and I'm not even that type. I'm a lover, not a fighter, right? Much better today. It may be a little radio show, but it's a big income, bitch. Ice Cube did say all of that. She's adding to it. Cube kept it short and to the point. Don't forget to like the live, everyone. Please and thank you. Okay, let me get Miss Shirley up here. So since they want to talk about it, let's bring her up. Okay, let's bring Miss Shirley. Let's share the screen. Shoot. Shirley said, I heard you was looking for me. Here I go. Here I damn go. A bitch could never. Hey, SBK. And Cynthia knows he was sleeping with the young girl, and she sees nothing wrong with that. Did you not hear her social wife, Melissa? She said she don't give a damn who F who. She was appalled that Trisha was upset by somebody effing somebody that she liked, right? Tanya, be ready. You ready? Drinking too much hose water? Oh my God. Miss Shirley, let me see you walk, 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 walk. Show her how to do it, Shirley. Where you going at, Miss Shirley? Oh, I can't turn on the sound, y'all, due to the music. Okay. Shirley says she walking into the weekend like, here I go. Okay, well, like Saucy Santana. Let me see you walk, 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 walk. Walk it out, Shirley. Show them what you're working with. Child. Miss Shirley always keep God first. That's why she winning. Okay, Heather. Am I on the actual post? I'm gonna scroll down these comments. I'm gonna scroll down here. Because I want to see what people talking about in the comments. Oh, I click on it right. There we go. Shirley ain't your average, Miss Shirley. They're gonna Mississippi Monica. Oh, look at Egypt. I hate they canceled their show on GTV. They say pop your ish, Miss Shirley. Oh, wait, what? How we doing these days, Miss Shirley? The outfit is everything. Can I have the deets? Shirley said, this custom. This customized. Just for me. Boom. Give it to him, Miss Shirley. Go some more. Okay, Miss Shirley. There go Sheridan. Oh, that's probably what Nestos was talking about. I did not approve this song. thinking you grown, young lady. Oh, Shirley. I love it. Mississippi Monica, I'm the bad influence. No, not big head Mississippi Monica being the bad influence. If you don't let her, girl, we will get you about Shirley. I'm hollering. Oh, so you're the culprit. Okay. I should have known. I'm sure she upset. What song do you suggest she listen to? Glow did not put an age gap on her song. Okay, she let her cook. Okay, is she cooking? She went to hell with that ninja. Let her cook. Oh my God. Is that somebody from the YouTube streets? Talk about she went to hell with that ninja. And did. Shit, let Shirley cook. Now watch me cook, Shirley. Okay. The body is eyeing. Okay. My auntie look better than yours. I see you. Auntie. Auntie. I see you. Oh, who is D. Johnson 98? Neesto in his jail cell, crying into the damn pillow. Shirley stood by that man 10 toes down until the truth was revealed. And she out here looking lit. Oh. And Angel put the crybaby emoji. She's a bad mama jamma. Let me see you walk, girl. Period. Child, you two streets leave Shirley alone. Baby, listen. They said Shirley look 30. She bow-legged. Yeah, she look great. They say Shirley bow-legged. You go, girl. Oh, okay, Miss Shirley, walk that walk. I'm looking to see if any of y'all asses here from YouTube. Are you first lady material? Marry me. Are you a pastor? Oh Lord, Goldie? Who is Goldie? Okay. I keep hearing her describing the items in that Ford truck. Shirley Clark knew about them items that the Roswell police found. Oh, leave her alone. Now, I just talk my shit over here on my channel. I'm not going to go on her chat and say anything or DMs. There's no way this lady's 70. I'm looking for y'all YouTubers, YouTube street people. Oh, get it, Shirley. Show them what you're working with. Let me get back over here to y'all. What y'all talking about? I don't know where I left off in this damn chat. I'm trying to scroll up till I see one I know I read. I don't know. Okay, Cynthia act like this is new news. I think I read these. Yeah, I read some of those. Yes, I went up too far. Ice Cube, fine ass. I don't remember seeing that. Okay, and Cynthia knows he was sleeping with them young girls, and she see nothing wrong with that. Cynthia sleeping with, did Cynthia say she married a young boy for 3 minutes? What was Cynthia's career job? Being a hoe? She worked in the business office of some strip clubs as what? The down ass do girl? You're a professional do girl. Drinking too much hot water, okay? Hose water. Since Neesto gave her that liquid V with the toy, she has been so obsessed and jealous of Shirley. She's weird in my Dion voice. This shit is weird. Get it, girl. SS. You get a standing ovation from me and looking good, girl. You go, girl. Shirley dressed like she playing chess, not checkers. Let them cook by Glow. Juju D. Looking too good, baby. Get on her level. Shirley got that old nasty walk. That's right. Go, Shirley. Get it, Shirley. Too many checkers. Yeah, she should have put on a solid shirt, but she still look good. My SS walk to your rich, clear man. Go, Shirley. Nasty. Them knees doing, okay. Pooh. Girl, you better come through. Cynthia Shirley Strawberry says in her year, says in your motherfucking face, bitch. The body is tea. Miss Shirley look good. Get your Tyra Banks on, Shirley. Sour lemon shaking her damn head. Sorry, I'm late. Hey, Real, I'm going to start from the beginning. Hey, Vaughn. Them checkers don't match. Yeah, she should have had on a solid shirt. Ain't nobody, ain't no boy body there. She fine as wine though. I bet little Scooter is pissed. Yeah, Shirley with the walk. No, throw ponytail could never. Them hips is shaking, baby. You see them hips? She got her body. Nesto has been crossed out. Shirley looks freaking amazing, and I love it for her. But them checkers don't match. No. Sis got the body, babe. That's a $5 million woman. Cynthia, no, you in them comments so verified, ain't she? Child, you know she screenshot this so she can go ahead and send it to Neesto over there on the tablet. What a sexy walk and banging body. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. The chicken will never. Neesto, we know you sicker. Cynthia will never. Which go on, Shirley, with your bad self. But wait, this not your woman no more. Going over there with Edith. Okay, because Edith says she gonna it's to death do y'all part. Okay. She came out the other side of that mess with Neesto. People don't do the matchy clothes anymore. Yeah. This may be a sponsored outfit, y'all. Shirley looks great. Shirley looks much better without Neesto. Singleness becomes her. I think so. There's a comment about Neesto. Tommy, where? Strut, girl. Shirley going to have me going to the gym and eating ginger chips. Neesto, no, he effed up. And I love that for him. Hey, Dion, look at your stepmama. Hey, all things joy. Share it with the IE. I refrain from commenting because my IG, my government name, my first name, don't do it. I'm starting my diet today. Shirley, you out here inspiring the people. Yes, Shirley, let them know nothing gets old but money. I definitely want to be like Shirley Strawberry when I grow up. Miss Shirley is a walker. I started walking after seeing her in the white outfit the other week. We can look at that one again. She's still in her crop tops. Get it, girl. Legs, hip, body, okay. That's what not running to jail visits every week looks like. Can somebody sit at the next table? SS look like she's on PGA World Cup tour. Yes. Go ahead, Miss SS Dre. It's looking also. Put the clip beside the one of Cynthia trying to twist up the plexiglass window to her jailbird. Yeah, send it to Neesto, Cynthia. So he's hating ass, lying behind, can drop a few tears. Okay, so what unbothered look like? So he can see what unbothered look like, baby. It's giving him Morion. Hey, chocolate drop. Right, I'm drinking my water red now. Okay, Shirley, you got the girls finna get into shape. She the new Richard Simmons, baby. She finna get y'all together. Excuse my manners. Hello, everyone. Hey, chocolate drop. Don't worry. No worries. Love them thighs, lady. Walk, walk, walk. Okay, Cynthia doesn't feel like a woman. Girl, she don't even know she a damn woman at this point. Sure, she a Martian. She not of this earth, okay? That's why she can't appreciate any respect herself, right, or her body as a woman. Absolutely. Can someone send Neesto that picture on his tablet? Well, if you send it, make sure you create a whole nother name, baby, because it's gonna be out here on these YouTube streets. Okay. Now, so you messed up with this one for an old hag that don't even know she a female. Okay. Sure. Let's drop that down. Shirley, tell them play with your mama. Play lottery and not me. Okay, wanna look at the white one? Happy July. It's your birthday month, Shirley. Oh, that's a nice background too. Oh my God. Let me move that stuff so y'all can get the full Shirley experience. Get her, Shirley. You know I be talking my shit, but Shirley, you working it, baby. Work it. Oh. I bet you when Shirley take her clothes off, she don't look like Frankenstein little sister like Cynthia. I'm just saying. All right, y'all. Drop y'all comments down here in the chat. Okay, what else do y'all? What's the wrap up when it comes to the call? I got a part 2 of this call that I gotta get it over to Vic to the veil. She felt sorry for me, so she she's listening first. Oh, dang, I missed it again. Hey everyone, I'm loving it, baby. Drop y'all thoughts about the call, this lunatic, the negativity. In this call that we just listened to, I felt like she proved Madison right, baby. She was checking off all things that Madison said, politely, over there on Blue Heart Gang Gang. Purple Heart Gang Gang. No, it's blue. It's blue. It's Blue Heart Gang Gang. She said she confirmed it. Them folks did not want you in Vegas. You run your mouth. You talk too much. You was up there at them people place being a busybody. Okay, they was not checking for you. Is that a cocktail roach on the floor? Black and white, like she in jail stripes. Oh no! Someone said Nesto a side by side of Sonya and Shirley. Girl, he may just pass out. Shirley is serving. Cynthia was Cynthia, where are the lies? Because we trying to figure it out. We want to know right here, from the front porch. What is the damn lie? We want to know. Okay. All right, Miss Shirley. Thank you for serving us breakfast, lunch, and goddamn dinner, baby. Because you serve it over there. Okay. I don't care what the people say. You serving over there. Lady T, well, you ain't never lied. All this have to do is burn bridges, but want to play nice. Yeah, with her trifling ass. That part. Okay. Y'all full now, baby, because Shirley said she done gave y'all all she could give her favorite famous macaroni and cheese and her damn pound cake, baby. That is her expertise per her. When it comes to cooking, she says she can cook some good ass mac and cheese, baby, in her to die for pound cake, mouth watering. Okay, Shirley says she served, she came, she served. Where's her damn tips? Bye, Miss Shirley. We'll see you later. Oh, I think I missed this one. Miss Boogie Down, they say that part. Okay, y'all. If y'all missed the call, y'all can slide it back, and listen to it. I try not to stop it as much and give, too much commentary, but y'all know, child, I be doing the most over here on the front porch. Who's willing to have that hen on their air mattress? She don't require a bed, baby. She just needs some damn knee pads, Elsie. That's it. That's all. Thank you, Muffin, for rewinding. We'll still be here, so I'll read your comments. Okay. I'm just gonna transition into BET Plus, Trap Queens, and Divorce Sisters for the ones that's been watching. I know a few of y'all said, I did such a wonderful job with my commentary that y'all were going to watch it. Be doing the most. I know. Sure. I don't even be offended when y'all say that I am, because I know it's not a lie. Where the lie at? I don't want to be like Cynthia Child in denial and not the damn river. Okay? I know me. I know how I get down. First up, I'll do Trap Queens because I'm not gonna be too long on that one. But if you like true crime, okay, and you have never watched Trap Queens, which is all female trappers, all female hustlers, all females get this money type of thing, opposite of the men. We talking about the girl gangsters. Trap Queen has returned with this 4th season. Episode 1 was of Snoop from The Wire. Okay, Snoop was really about that life. I learned so much about her, even though I did not watch The Wire. I was familiar with her. Babies. She real quick. She was born to addicts. Her mom was on crack cocaine. She was born as a preemie. And she said you could hold her in the palm of your hand. She flatlined and died 3 times. Okay, but she's a fighter. And of course, she is still here today fighting and doing her big one, right? She was adopted out because y'all know most of the times when kids are born addicted to drugs, you cannot take that child home. They have to, you have to get a family member. They go into the system or they're adopted. She was adopted. Of course, she said she had always been a tomboy. She fought a lot as a kid, but she was I want to say it in a nice way. She said the little kids used to call her bulldaggers. Okay, I hope I'm not offending anyone. This is just what she said, the terminology. She said the little kids used to call her bulldaggers. They used to try to steal her little juicy juice box. And baby, she used to fight all the time. Okay, Jay Blake. She used to fight all the time. So and she used to sit outside on her front porch and like we sitting out on the front porch right now because she just was so influenced. She said, how everybody has people that they feel like inspire them. They want to be like, she wanted to be like the dope boys. Okay. She sat out there, she watched them, run up to the cars and make themselves run back, run from the po-po, all those things. And she was inspired, baby. She wanted to be a dope boy. And she finally got her chance. One of the dope boys named Rico. The police was, in the area. She said she could hear the sirens and everything. He gave her his pack, okay, his dope pack to hold, and he ran off. She said about a week later he came back and was like, where my package at? She had it. He gave her money and she gave him his package. And from there, the rest was history. She became, she would sit out there every day and hold their drugs. That from there, she went on to having a trap house, being an enforcer, and she would basically be the enforcer for the women. So, like, if one of the dudes was having an issue with their women, if it's a female crackhead didn't pay their part, she would go pistol whip them. She'll go belt to ass. She will handle the females. That her peoples had issues with. So if you didn't know, she did serve time in jail for unaliving a young lady that came to fight her with a bat. She had a pow that she had gotten from the park where she witnessed unaliving. And she said when the guy unalived the other person, I believe it was a man, he came up to her and gave her the pow. So I think that was kind of like, because she was doing that with the drugs, maybe that kind of transferred into now with the pow situation. The guy gave her the pow. She said from that point on, she carried that pow everywhere the hell she went, to school, no matter where she went. So when the young lady came to fight her with the bat, she pulled out the pow and unalived her. She ended up doing 7 years in prison. From that point, she got out. I believe she said she was around 21, so she may have went in around 14. And she said she did try to get a job. She did not want to go back into that type of lifestyle, but of course, with a felony for unaliving someone, nobody wants to hire you. So she ended up going back to selling drugs. First, she was dealing with crack. When she got out of prison, she was dealing with heroin. And so she went back into that lifestyle because she wanted to make money. Nobody would hire her. Her back was up against the wall. So she went back to what she knew, right? But by that time, Rico had been unalive. And I forgot the guy name that she said that she was working with from that point on. Okay, then she met Michael. Rest in peace to him. She said she met him at a bar and he walked up to her and was like, "Are you a boy or a girl?" And she was like, "I F bitches, I like P." She went straight gangster with it. And he was like, "I think you'll be good for this show that I'm on called The Wire." They exchanged information. The producers called her, and that's how she got on The Wire from Michael. Now, what I think is Michael was a damn customer, okay? And she was serving him, and that's how the exchange went. That's how I think it went down. Snoop was that life. And she said she was pretty much playing her real life. She was acting out her real life on The Wire. She began to take it seriously when they gave her ultimatum, because wherever they were shooting The Wire was 1 block over from where she served her drugs at. So she said on her breaks, and things, she'll just go back over there to her trap, baby, collect money, make a little sales, and then go back to, acting on The Wire. They gave her ultimatum. She was at the end before they wrote her off. When she was unalived on there, she was making $80,000 per episode. Yes, ma'am. I love the trap queens. Did you see this one that we're talking about? I never watched The Wire. I've never watched it either. Yes, Snoop is B more all day. Baltimore, baby. She said she would tell them too, like when they were writing scripts, because they said they could never really write a script for her. But what they would do is give her like the scene and let her do her thing from that point on. But she said she had to get them right about the lingo in Baltimore, baby. I think Glorious is from that area. If I'm not She said she used to have to get them right about the lingo, y'all. She said they'll be like saying stuff and it'd be too proper, and that's not how they talk in Baltimore. She would let the producers know, we don't say that. We don't talk like that. We say this, we say that, and they would change it, based upon her, being in the streets and knowing the culture, right? Because they clear folks, they don't know. Had you binge watching? What's your favorite one, Jay Blake? She looked like a fighter. I think I know her from Loving Hip Hop because I never watched The Wire. Kids can be so cruel. Hey, Miss Red. Hey, Band TV. One Band TV. Okay, now that part was crazy. I wish she would have just fought her because Snoop had those hands. Yeah. Straight gangster. Gangster boo. Thug misses. I'm convinced Cynthia lost oxygen to her brain during that pow pow incident, and this is the outcome. Okay. I love The Wire. I have seen all seasons. Snoop played her character on The Wire. Okay. Unfortunately, I was thinking that same thing. She ran a woman down in the streets with a pow pow in broad daylight, like Omar. That's good money. That was nobody but God because it was time to let the streets go. Yeah, Vic, she said she was spending all her money on them damn women, baby. She said she was moving bitches in, moving bitches out, paying for BBLs. She said she was tricking, baby. But I say it ain't tricking if you got it. Okay, Steven Spielberg said, yes, they did mention that. Thank you, lady, for bringing that up. That she is the most amazing, frightening actor he ever met and would love to place her in a thriller. They did quote him in there. Method Man was also one of the actors that was in there talking about their experience working with her. Omar, I don't know his real name. He was in there and he said he had a hard time, y'all, unaliving Snoop. Like he could not do it. Like Snoop really had to tell him it's okay. He was like, he could not do it. Sometimes her accent was so strong on that show, I couldn't understand her. After seeing Shirley, I'm convinced Neesto like boys, like Bubbles had to tell Detective Snyder, okay, how the junkies move in the streets, right? Avon Bax. Oh, is that his real name? Avon Backersdale. My favorite episode was when Chris took out Mike's stepdaddy. Okay, keep it coming, y'all. Oh, there go my girl. My brother lives in the same neighborhood as the Wire. It looks just like that. I hate driving to my brother's house and my car gets torn up. Well, Glow, have your piece on your thighs, baby. I'm very proper. Folks don't believe I'm from Baltimore. I like how they included the cast and producers from the show. Yes, it was really good. I learned a lot about her. The Wire was the best show ever about B More, and it was true. I'm from DC, which is 50 miles out from B More. Okay. Glow is from Memphis. No, I'm talking about Glorious. I'm sorry. This is Glorious Child. Y'all know once I see your name, I can't unsee it. Fabulous and retired. It's who I'm referring to Glorious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, Miss E. Hey, Sonya Boots. Girl, the last episode 6 was good. I'm loving First Lady Rashida over all the ladies. Yeah, yeah. I'm a little biased because I'm Floridian. Okay, yeah, she's my favorite as well. My sis used to harass me to watch The Wire, and I wouldn't. Still haven't. Even my Clear ex co-workers binge watched it. I'll get around to it eventually. I'm probably never gonna watch it, but I appreciate it. Okay, I appreciate knowing it really reflected Baltimore. Yep, Gary is one of them. Now y'all gonna have me watching The Wire. B-Boy ain't nothing but the truth, baby. They ain't gonna argue with you in Baltimore either. So you can't run your mouth. Hey, Jalen. Yeah, I'm sorry, Miss E. That's my fault. That's my bad. The producer David Simmons of The Wire got permission from Baltimore Police Department that is based on a true story and the characters. Okay. I wouldn't call it my favorite show, but it was good. Sometimes I don't like watching our Hard Knocks, right? But I will say that they seem to have a lot of respect for her and admiration for her. When she got when they removed her from the show, she was like, she didn't know what she was going to do after that. She was doing rapping, some other acting gigs and things like that. But she ended up going back to jail, y'all, because she didn't cut off her friends, that she knew beforehand, right? She went back to jail because she was still associated with the same people. And we all know when you guilty by association, I don't know the real details, but just coming from her perspective, she was still dealing with the same, her same hood buddies. And they got into a situation where one of the guys' phones was tapped, and she was asking him to bring her some that green stuff, that smoke stuff, and they included her, in the Rico baby. Because she was a big name, she was well known. It looked good for the city, I guess, to get this big person, in this situation. And she ended up, getting back in trouble due to being guilty by association, because she said the guy was staying with her and he got into something where his family was tied up and he needed to pay a ransom. She gave him money for that, and then they had the phones tapped, and they heard her trying to solicit, baby, some of that ganja, that marijuana, and she ended up going back to jail for that. Slim Charles and Snoop were my favorite characters. Yes, I know some of the cops. The Wire was truly about them. Days was rough. Yeah, but I do not believe that she met Michael in a bar, baby. I think he was trying to cop, and the rest was history. Okay, I just started the shy. Oh, geez. The episode where Snoop brought the nail gun. Oh yeah, they actually showed that scene, Vicky, in her Trap Queen episode, and was schooling the salesperson, and she actually said that was one of her favorite roles, and that's when she knew, that she was acting for real, for real. Okay. I hated when it was over. I watched the whole show in 3 days. You binge watch that. I wanted more seasons. I felt so bad for Dookie's character. That was a good one. DMV has many dark secrets. You must watch The Wire. Ain't no joke. It be more. Wow, a customer. Now, Georgia Peach. That's what Lady T-Bug felt from, just listening to her describe their interaction. Because she said when they were in a bar and he kept looking at her, and she was like, what the hell that man over there looking at me for? Like, why he keep looking at me? And he finally approached her, and asked her whether she was a boy or a girl. Like, what? And then they exchanged information. So Lady T-Bud said he was coming to get some of that juice, honey. And that's how it went down. That's my thoughts. They actually have a light on the light post that lets you know you are entering the high crime area. Enter at your own risk. Baltimore, enter at your own risk. Her girlfriend warned her. Yes, her girlfriend told her, you need to cut them off. You made it out. You're successful. You have a career. She was like, Cynthia, all you need is me. But she was like, they're my brothers. I grew up with them. We got paper together. We F bitches together. She didn't want to give it up. But, unfortunately, she, got pulled into the Rico. Baltimore Police Department made David the producer to stop showing the show because he was revealing how corrupt the Baltimore Police Department was. Really? Glad it showed the cycle of characters. One ends and another rises. Yep. Complicated, and they are. They are. Okay, coming from somebody that, don't live there, okay? Because we don't want no smoke with Miss Glow, okay? Miss Glorious, okay? But I'll call her Fabulous and Retired Child so I could cut down the confusion, because Miss E's talking about what you talking about? I enjoyed Snoop's episode right now. She has her own brand of marijuana, the legal kind that you sell in the smoke shops. She got her paraphernalia. She seems to be on the right track. Now, okay, she said I sell drugs legally now. Okay, so she did show us her products in her paraphernalia, her packaging and everything. I'm happy for her. I enjoyed the episode. I learned a lot about her. I'm gonna watch the next one, baby. It's about a trap queen giving them booty shots over there, baby, making the booty stiff. Okay, she's doing the butt injections. Okay, that's the next one episode on Trap Queens, season 4, episode 1. I enjoyed. Looking forward to episode 2. Okay, Snoop glammed up now. Yeah, glammed up is wild too. Yes, I agree with that. What is it called? I gotta check that out. We're talking about Trap Queens, and I think I said it after you made this comment. Thank you, Miss E. Trap Queens. It's on Betplus, and it's about female trappers. Okay, so sad to become a product of your environment to the point where you can't disconnect or disassociate when move on. And that you really don't want to be like called a sellout. Okay, to go back to what Glorious was talking about on yesterday, like it's street codes, but these people don't have the same street codes that we grew up by. But you come up, you bring everybody up, you don't want to be a sellout, but to me, you kind of gotta move away from that. You know what I'm saying? Because they are going to bring you down at some point. They don't have nothing to lose, but you do. I left my auntie house to the corner store and almost got unalive by my cousin was running, yelling. She from DC. She my cousin. Don't hurt her. She ain't the po-po. leave her alone. She good people. Okay, she connected. She deserved to be here. Please and thank you. And I will say with Snoop too, she had abandonment issues because her parents never came back for her. Even though she was adopted to a good family, she just did not feel, like she belonged there. So I felt like the streets was calling her due to her real roots. No matter how much they poured into her, loved her, tried to show her a different life. She just, it was just in her, from the parent side. And that's probably another reason that she didn't want to turn her back, on her old crew. But she seemed to be in a good space now. So go ahead, Snoop, do your big one, baby. Okay, y'all keep the comments coming in regards to Trap Queens. We're gonna transition to Divorce Sistas. Victor DeVale, you said you were going live what time? Do you have it set up so I can go over there and turn on my notifications? I almost got into it in Philly with my Brooklyn self. Oh no, Baltimore, Camden, Trenton, never a problem. Yes, okay. Divorce Sistas. Y'all, Rashida is still my favorite. We're on episode 5. Oh, tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. Thank you, Vicky. I didn't want to forget. Okay. I'll just keep checking to see if you have it set up so I can do the notification. Okay. Divorce Sister. Season 1, episode 5. Okay, we binge talked about episode 1 through 4 last week, but now we're going to talk about episode 5. Of course, y'all can sprinkle in some things. I'm gonna read the comment and make my response. Okay, but Rashida is still my favorite. She was still out there in a car, baby. And I was so sad to learn why she was still in that car. That hurt me. Okay. But Myron, That's true. That's true, Glorious. But Myron, in the phone call is where we left off at with, hey, babe. Okay, in the pregnant pause, and then they drop the mic. Okay, we pick back up there. We pick back up there. I got something to say about Myra. I told my daughter about this, and she said she didn't think about it from this perspective. Of course, I'm gonna say it, and y'all let me know if y'all feeling Lady T Bug theory here, right? I still was not pleased with Pastor Jeff's response, right? I get it may seem over the top, but if you're married to this lady, this should have seemed like odd behavior to him, right? And he should have been a little bit more compassionate or empathy in trying to like dig in himself to find out, why his wife sat in his car all night because he did not open the door. I do not feel like it was Tiffany's place to tell him, what Rashida had experienced, in college with the grape and them holding the door and not letting her out. That broke my heart. He did kind of soften up a little bit after hearing that, but not enough for me. And it was still some mystery behind him to me. It was still something that is not adding up. Even when Rashida asked him, was he having an affair with Myron? Are you gay? Are you attracted to men? He wasn't mad, shocked, surprised. He just was like, is this what you think of me? And I'm like, this is your wife. A man on the phone just said, hey, babe, to you. You know what I'm saying? So why are you being so nonchalant? Like, I would have felt like you would have felt like your manhood is being questioned, right? He was too passive with that. So I'm not sure. I still got my third eye on him. Because I didn't even like the way he responded to Myron. It's like, do you got the wrong phone there? But who you trying to reach? Because Myron said that he was trying to call Denise. Okay, so my thing is when I look on my phone to call somebody that's programmed in my phone, Denise and Pastor Jeff will not look the same, right? So my theory is what I told my daughter is I feel like Myron is giving single black male fatal attraction for my man. That's what he's giving to me, that he is attracted to Pastor Jeff, and he was playing a game to see if he could, feel Pastor Jeff out, right? He was trying to, throw a little bait out there and see if he could get a hook. That's what I feel. So I'm kind of feeling like Myron won't Pastor Jeff, and he tired of playing the background, and he ready to pounce on him. But I still not sure if Pastor Jeff and him don't have something going on in the back room, in the closet. But I want to throw that theory out here and see what y'all think about that. Let me read some of y'all comments. Okay. I said what I said. Give me the time or message me and I'll be there. That's my girl too. Y'all can have Geneva, baby. Geneva is doing the most. I read yours out of order. Is the pastor playing us? That's what I want to know. Y'all think the pastor playing us or Myron is a single black male? And I stole that from single black female, right? Me too. Is this the new season? Because I have seen the episode with the butt injections. It's one episode with a trans trap queen. This is season 4, episode 2. New. Her hands still work, but it gave her info. Yeah, that's true. And that's because it's trauma. So when you got trauma, I get it. But dang, I hated to hear that. And that's why I said this show is too over the top for me. The whole situation was shocking and crazy. I hope not. I finally caught up on the show. What you think, big sis? Do you think her best friend was wrong for telling her husband about her past? Yes and no, right? Because that was something she told her in secrecy. And I do feel she was wrong in that way. But when it comes to her mental health, no, I don't think it was wrong. I wasn't either. Where was the affection? Okay, you wasn't sold. I was definitely her traumatic story to tell. I agree with that too. He acts like he doesn't care about her feelings. I think he's jealous of her because when he was talking to her about um how he had been working so hard to get the building, the $100,000 building. And he kind of relinquished and turned over some of his duties to her. And now she is the favorite, at the church. Okay. She's making more money than him when it comes to her book deals and her gigs and her things outside of him. So I believe he's jealous of Rashida too. Me either. Me neither. He is too disrespectful. Act like you care. Hell, why didn't he look for her? The kids expressed their concerns and he got dressed and was finna go to work. He still was not trying to say good morning to her. Do y'all not pray together, Pastor Jeff? Like he was literally finna go down there to the church with Myra. You don't care to find out where your wife slept, iPhone and Android, okay? How he thought he read out his wife, right, on an iPhone or an Android? Yes. Myron doing too much. There's something suspect about that pastor. Do you think Pastor Devon, Pastor Jeff will be out here playing the DL part? I don't know. I don't know if he would or he wouldn't. Tiff can't keep a secret. She tell everybody business. That's why she don't know about Geneva and Javon. Okay. Beware of a man who's jealous of you. I agree. Yes, I forgot that part. He's definitely jealous of Big J. Jay Blake, I think he's on the DL. Okay, news flash. We are a team. Okay, the character or the real pastor. I'm just talking from the TV show. I'm not talking from personal because I don't know enough about him personally. And I wasn't really keeping up with him and Megan Good when they were married or anything like that. So I don't know. We strictly talking about Javon. Okay. Not Javon, excuse me, Pastor Jeff on the show. I don't know. But Myron may be a single black male trying to turn the pastor out, right? Trying to feel the pastor out before he make his move. I don't know. But either way, I got my third eye on Pastor Jeff, period. And that prayer, before we move on, it was the prayer for me. His prayer wasn't even giving what it was supposed to give. He pretty much was like, dear God, please ease my wife's mind. Please don't let my wife be thinking I'm gay. Okay, he ain't say nothing about praying to heal Rashida, from the trauma she went through, why she can't open a door for herself. It was all, dear God, please take these thoughts out of my wife's mind. I was like, baby, I do not like that prayer. I do not like that prayer. Nope, Pastor Jeff. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced at all. Okay, me too, sis. And another thing about Myron too, at that church, he be damn over Pastor Jeff like he his damn skin. Okay, let's move on to Geneva. Okay, sure. If y'all think Geneva doing too much, do you think William is cheating? Okay. Geneva calling Rashida, telling her, baby, I'm on damn I'm under surveillance following William, right? William didn't get caught slipping, but when she went down there to see Miss Yoga, I was like, okay, did you at least go through William's phone to see, if he had Miss Yoga phone number in there, if they had been communicating? You already, pulling surveillance, going down there to the yoga, going down there to yoga. I'm gonna call her Miss Yoga because I don't know her name, Maddie Mama. I was like, Geneva, now when you go looking for something, you find that plus more. Are you ready? Are you really ready for what's going on with Miss Yoga and William? The show has alluded to him going both ways, in my opinion. Please don't let her leave me because she preaching better than me. And I need the $100,000 for that building. Yes, and she ain't a real friend. She just looking for a reason to cheat. I don't think, but I definitely learned a new trick. Okay. I was reading where Pastor Megan Good ex-husband, I don't know his name, his real church members were upset that he played a down low role. Hey, Lady Janice, yeah, this is the role that we're talking about, but he has not came out as down low on the show. We trying to figure it out. Geneva is looking for trouble since she want to cheat again. Okay, cheating. She cheated before, and that is not her husband's child. Oh, I can see that. Okay. Oh, I need to come back to Tiffany, but right now, since we already moved forward with Geneva, I'll come back to Tiffany and Javon. Okay, down at the yoga studio, baby. Okay, she goes in there, to try to set up a play date between Maddie and I don't know what their daughter name is. I can't remember. I didn't write it down. However, Miss Yoga picked up on something strange going on there, right? She said it was awkward. And Geneva was being weird, as we would say. I don't think she's doing too much. I guess if you want to know what your husband's doing and you don't really want to ask him and you want to, gather surveillance and evidence, I guess she really not going too far. But that trick that Miss E says she learned to leave that phone on record and pretend like you left it, that was epic, Miss E. I would have never thought to do that one. So that's definitely in my memory bank. But who y'all think Miss Yoga was talking to on that phone when she said something weird just happened, but I don't want to talk about it here? Who was she talking to? Do y'all think she was talking to William? He hasn't done anything yet. I said what I said. That is true. Yep. They're upset with him. Or leave a digital recorder. Yes. If it's a husband and you want and really love, she don't want William. She looking for, like I said, what I said, a reason to get back on with Javon. And Javon and Myron giving me the same vibes, right? Javon is giving me that he's a stalker too. Miss Yoga called her husband. Okay, so Jay Blake say Miss Yoga called William. Because I'm like, if you're in the studio, there's not a class going on. There's no one in here but you. Why couldn't you talk about it there? Where are you going to talk about it at? In the car? Okay. I think Miss Yoga was talking to William as well. You don't think it's his baby? I don't either. I don't think it's his baby either. And that's Javon. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out because William is coming off like Mr. Perfect. Yeah, William is boring. And he probably like to do a missionary, Miss E, with the lights on. And Geneva is freaky. She want to get down with the Diddy, baby. She want to be turned out. I think the teacher is throwing Geneva a few bones and she is taking it the wrong way. Okay. No, her own husband. You think the baby is William, faithful husband, attentive dad, and a matchmaker. Okay, yeah, because William is the one who's hooking up Tiffany with Javon, right? William need to spice it up in that damn bedroom, baby. Go over there and get you some bedroom candy, William. But again, Javon and Myron, they giving me the same vibes, right? Javon, I get you and Tiffany made this pact to leave y'all significant others and to get together. And I believe made a love child. However, it's 6 years later. And I don't really have a problem with him trying to figure out if this is his kid, but he wants to get that old thing back. He wants Geneva to leave William and be a family with him because that is what they discussed. And he wants that to happen. And I hate that he is using Tiffany, to make Geneva jealous because she's an innocent bystander here. But Tiffany seemed to think that something is going on too. Tiffany, what was that all about? What y'all think about Javon trying to move next door to Geneva and William and baby girl? That pastor probably told his church members about his down low road before he came out to get ahead of it. Geneva didn't need to marry, just get a divorce. Javon ain't going to treat her right. He's playing games. Right. He wants what he wants. He's playing all these games. And I feel like if she did leave him, that's when he's going to continue the game. My mother will always say, don't go looking unless you're ready to make a move. That's true. Me too, befriend my husband, date my friend, move next door. Again, that is too much. That's over the top. It's weird. And it's like he is bringing Tiffany flowers. He's doing all the things that he did when he was trying to impress and date Geneva. He's coming on strong, complimenting her, injecting himself into her circles, in her neighborhood, going to the church. He is doing way too much just to get Geneva and find out if this is his daughter. Geneva is not a good friend. She needs to tell Tiffany they have some dealings. Tiffany picking up on something, but she don't know, what it is. But I do think she should tell Tiffany it's not right. It's not right at all. Because she's like, he's bringing me flowers. He's coming on so strong. He wants to go on dates. Like, we only been on one date. You act like you in love with me. It's just the way Javon walked up. I was like, he giving me damn creep vibes. Right? He playing in her face. That's one of the reasons Megan divorced homeboys, because the church was in their personal life too much. They did not like the way she dressed. Red flags. Bridget. I would like to say too with what's his name? Kevin and Vaughn. Okay, and Bridget. Okay. Tiffany about to get played. I'm like, Tip, follow your first mind. Your gut. Go with your gut. Bridget, Kevin, and Vaughn, baby. Okay. When they walked into the church, okay, this is another thing. Myron was standing back there, playing the background, googly eye at Pastor Jeff, right? I was watching him. I was watching his body language in all things. Okay. When Rashida came in there, his whole demeanor changed. So y'all gotta watch how Myron interacts with Rashida. Okay, whenever Rashida gets to talking to Pastor Jeff, Myron be trying to cut her off. When Rashida, Bridget, when Vaughn called Bridget and said he was gonna unalive himself, and they was going in there to talk to the pastor while he was meeting with Kevin, Myra tried to block that door so she couldn't go in there. Rashida pushed his ass out the way. Okay. So y'all keep an eye out on how Myra be treating Rashida. But back to Bridget. Baby, they need to get Bridget in some counseling, honey, because she's too old to be dealing with this YN. Vaughn, I feel like he may be playing on Bridget. In a way, I kind of think he probably didn't do the unaliving, that he was using that. He may be a little narcissistic, right? And he was trying to use that to get back into Bridget's home, because he claimed he can't go to the mama house. I will say that. Okay. And Kevin said he pressed charges on him. And Vaughn said he's not going to jail. Here's my thing. Bridget is in over her head with this, right? This is a YN. He has no goals, no dreams, no aspiration, a job. He has nothing going for himself. And she has a career, good friends. He seems like he has an alcohol problem. She doesn't. They're not evenly yoked since they're down there at the church, okay? I don't think he's a right fit for her, and he's using her. And I hate Kevin got beat down like that trying to just get his keys. I think she need to cut him off if he didn't unalive himself. I really think she need to cut him off. I kind of think he's playing games, but I don't know. And Bridget said that she's never met his mom or anything, but he has mommy issues. So I'm like, how have you never met his mom or anybody? Because he like, I don't want to go back to my mom's house. And when Kevin was asking her where the mom stayed or where he was at so he can have him served because he pressed charges on him, she said that she didn't know. So I'm like, is his mom really around or not? That was weird and odd to me. You missed that? Shaking my head. I think he's gone. You think he unalived himself? Basically, a YN who wants to be a content creator definitely needs to cut ties. He looking for somebody to take care of him, and he pretty much using her as a sugar mama, in my opinion. But he has mommy issues. She has not met his mom. He's too emotional. He don't want to get a job. He don't want to go stay at the shelter. Well, what do you want to do? He a man child, and you cannot raise a man. So I think she need to cut dealings with him. She need to take this seriously. You cannot help him. He's going to have to help himself. And he's going to try to bring you down. Well, he already embarrassed you, at your job, around your friends and your coworkers. He don't have no respect for you. And Pastor Jeff showed more compassion for Vaughn than he did with his own wife, Rashida. And I'm not clear. I think he's just in a desperate situation. He wants to come back where he could take advantage of Bridget. So I'm not sure he really, unalived himself. Okay. I think it was a cry for help. Okay. And these ninjas, they'll do anything, to live rent-free in your head, in your home, and between your legs. So I'm not sure about Vaughn, but we will see next episode if Vaughn really did, take his lights out. Okay. Watch Myron around Rashida. Okay, them my two takeaways for you guys. Okay. Geneva, keep on looking, sis. Hopefully you'll find what you need to find. And more. But what Geneva should have did when Miss Yoga gave her the phone number, okay, she should check and see if that phone number's in Williams phone. You know what I'm saying? If he's been calling it and if he has it saved. I hope he's not playing. Because she asked her when they exchanged phone numbers, do William have your number? She said no, but I think she could at least verify that, you know. I enjoyed this episode as well. I'm still watching. I'm still liking it. I'm like Miss E. It's over the top. It's extreme, but I love it. I love Rashida. I'm sorry. I like the fashion as well. I feel like I like the way they dressing in there. I like the way Madam dressed too, even though that's a different show. Let me see if y'all got any more comments. If you would be so kind to drop any comments about Neesto and Cynthia's call, Trap Queens, and Divorce Sisters before we get up off of here. Let me see y'all last thoughts. And I'm going to let y'all go. I got a part 2 to that call with more family business. I'll drop that on tomorrow. And I gotta see what time Vicky going so I don't clash with her time. I could never get into these shows, but I'm listening because you make it entertaining. I get it, because it's a lot of things like the mommies. I cannot watch them, but I can watch the reactions to them. So I kind of understand what you said, Bank. I'm ready for next week's episode. She said tomorrow, but I gotta get the time. Last thought, Shirley looked like a trap queen, baby. Shirley said, look, watch me walk. Could you research calls with Ben? Oh, you know what? I wrote a note to do that, and I didn't do it. I've already did 1 or 2 in my other series, but I'll go back. Exactly. Listen, and you know, shoot, I don't really watch TV like that anymore, but I'm back now, baby. I'm back. It's certain shows that I do watch. And Trap Queen, since I already like true crimes, baby, I love seeing the boss chicks get money, being bosses, outdoing the men's, okay? Bank. So I love that. I love the Trap Queen because of that those elements. Okay. Divorce Sisters is new. Okay. So I gave it a try and I like it so far. True confessions. I'm addicted to K-drama. LOL. Okay. See, I don't even know what that is. Outside of that, you know I like to read. So I definitely be reading a book. I like travel blogs as well. All right, that's it for y'all. Oh, there we go. I had to step out, gotta roll it back, but I know it's funny. You know how I do, Gabby girl. Korean and Asia drama. Okay, they be giving me life. Okay. Well, it's probably the same thing. It's just us. Drama is drama, right? It's just us. Okay. Little Scooter, no matter what you say and do, It's going to live on YouTube still makes you a non-motherfucking factor in the saga. Period. Period. Because listen, when Shirley dropped that picture over there, it was a few people over there talking about Neesto, but it wasn't that many. It was like one or two, okay? Positive energy over that way, right? When you drop, it's like a damn black cloud, okay? Nothing but negativity. Bingo, and it shows that even though we come from different cultures, drama be dramaing. Yes, they do. I was watching somebody bank, and it was like a content creator from the United States. They were over, I forgot what country it was, but he said they were over there watching YouTube. Like they were watching not Neesto type stuff, but they knew like a lot of the popular, trending, content curators over here. They were watching them. That part. Who going live tonight? Anyone? Vicky said tomorrow. I said what I said is probably going to go live with her political crew. That was mentioned. All right, y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday. I'm going back to editing because I got a part 2 of the family business with Miss Negativity, Miss Sour Lemon 304 Law lawyer, okay, law office lawyer, Esquire. You're welcome, Jackson. Y'all held me down. Sure. Miss Cynthia, it's Saturday. What can I put up? Oh, I'm going to put Steve up since she has something to say about Steve. I'm going to let Steve take us up out of here. I'll see y'all. I'll holla. Bye, y'all. Steve, tell the people.
Come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. What is your dumb ass say it?
Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, my niece in the ATL, shawty, she going to see Beyonce tonight, y'all. My niece, she got her boobs. My niece, y'all, my little niece, baby, she going to see Beyonce. I can't wait to hear, her first big concert experience. It should have been with her auntie, but I already see Beyonce twice. That's good enough for me. You're welcome. Miss Boogie Down. Good night, everybody. I'll drop the link tomorrow. So y'all make sure, if y'all want to talk about something from this call, y'all remember what it is. I took notes so I can bring it back to your remembrance, okay? Your memory on tomorrow. But it's going to be a part 2, the family business. Bye, y'all.